Hello, how is everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Thank you for watching me. I'm Carla Caro. Thank you for always a minute or more of your time. I hope you guys having an amazing day. I know it's been a little bumpy sometimes, but it's not impossible. I know everything right now is like probably it's like taking the true colors of it's like we're seeing, we're learning, we're experiencing things that we probably have never experienced. Sometimes it may get hard, but there are challenges that we have to go through life. And sometimes you cannot prevent them. I mean, sometimes they tell us the easy way, and even though they tell us the easy way, we do not understand. And God always allows us to suffer. And I feel like the true meaning of peace and joy, and you just appreciate things a little bit more when you do experience something, because it's hard. Sometimes it takes all of you, and sometimes you don't understand, but sometimes all you gotta do is just trust in God, just know that everything that God is doing is under control. You may seem like, man, like when Jesus, when are you gonna answer me? Like, why are you taking so long? Like, why am I having so much trouble just doing one thing? Like, I used to do all these things. Like, we question Jesus, like, why am I like always having trouble with this now? Like, I used to be so independent. I used to always have everything together. But sometimes when you cannot understand what's happening, all you gotta do is trust Jesus. Because maybe He's doing something new with you. He's doing something that you might not see it right now, but He's working and He's doing things in your favor for your own good. I know sometimes it's hard to wait, to have patience, especially with your kids, and especially to have, patience with your kids. Sometimes we get overwhelmed. We get we get like we get so like frustrated, worried, like thinking like, oh my God, like, am I always gonna be like this? Like, praying every second, every minute, like, we want to control it, like, I know that there's a certain moment when you just like, you know what, I cannot control it anymore. I cannot control it no more, like, I have to let Jesus control it. I need to let Jesus do what He has to do, because when you cannot understand what's happening, when you haven't been this way, and a lot of things are like challenging you or in the way, there's something big. When you are with Jesus Christ, there's nothing that you need to worry about, because He's working in your favor, and He's been doing everything in your favor. He's been working and doing and transforming you and changing you, healing you, even when you're over here worried and um, complaining. And I mean, you gotta be grateful that every single day we have the opportunity to wake up, to be with our family, to be with our kids, to, do the things that we do. Even sometimes we neglect praying, we neglect because of so much frustrating and so much anxiety that you get, sometimes you forget that he's in control. And we just need to let him do what he has to do. He is the living God and steadfast forever. That's Daniel chapter 6, verse 23. We are not in control. He is our living God. He is our steadfast forever. He's our love that would never change on us, and he would never fail us, even with our kids, even with whatever we are dealing with, whatever we are worried about. He will take care of it. And if he's not giving you everything that you want, maybe you need to understand as maybe it's what you need. Sometimes I would not understand, like, why are you giving me this? Like, I asked for this, but he gives you what you can handle, what he knows that you can handle. Sometimes long suffering is what it takes, like long suffering is actually, it's not bad, it's good. Like, you suffer for Jesus Christ. You don't suffer for your own self. You suffer because you love Jesus Christ, because you want a good life, like suffering is good, like I'm not saying it's temporarily you have to live like that your whole life. We have to stop believing the lies that is what there is. There is joy, there is love, there is good days. You cannot live like there's only pain all this time. Like, there is good times, there is sad times, but we gotta enjoy the good days. We gotta enjoy the good moments. We gotta enjoy the good times with the family. We gotta enjoy being with our kids and having a good day, Because some days are not so good, Like, they're crying, whining, and I mean, we kind of understand that, like, and sometimes they can get frustrated, but it's better if we take care of them, and we continue doing it until they grow up, and hopefully, they'll be thanking us later, Yeah, like, we need to, just continue doing it until they grow up. And hopefully, they make good choices. God said you need to lead your children with what kind of lifestyle you want them, like the respect, the manners, and they will grow up with that. It will not leave them. If they depart from it, I mean, that's on their own, but they will eventually go back. Like, we've all gone to this rebel, and then we've done all kinds of things, and then we come to like an adult, and we're like, what? I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done this. I probably could have done something better, like, but we learn from our mistakes. And kids, they also learn. They stop doing that. If you just keep like teaching them what you want them to learn, they will learn. The Lord is long suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. Numbers. I pray to God that our kids will come to understand that it's important to listen and to obey their parents, and I pray that there's I pray that they grow up to be responsible and always doing what they want to and making like good choices. I know that kids right now, I don't know what it is. They say that in the end days, even the kids will disobey, and even your own people will turn on you. I think I don't know. There's a lot of things going on all around. I know that God will protect them, and He will always be with them. I pray that He goes with them to school and He's always around them. I pray that He gives them a long life. I pray that they always, have happy days. And I pray for the mothers and fathers too, because sometimes I understand how it gets very overwhelming sometimes. Sometimes, kids are kids and they scream, they shout, they jump on couches, and we get worried, we get like, oh, stop, don't do this, don't do that, but sometimes we forget that kids, they're kids, and I know sometimes our parents used to tell us, don't do that, like, you're gonna get hurt, oh, stop, no, you can't do this, like, sometimes I feel like, not let them like jump on the couches and stuff like that, because it's dangerous, but sometimes just let them be kids, like, if they're jumping in the couches so much, I'll just take them to the park, they have so much energy that they want to probably take out, or just probably just outside, and just let them be outside and let them just like get tired, because sometimes they don't want to go to sleep, To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. Everyone on this earth has a purpose, and for everything there's a season. And even for the bad days, they will end, and the good days will come. There's a time for everything in this earth, this heaven. There's so many great things that God is doing right now that we may not be seeing, but if you guys have been seeing and all the signs and wonders, oh, there's so many. There's so many. I know that I've been seeing a lot of them, and I know that he's been giving me this feeling like we need to take care of our kids, like we need anywhere that we go, everywhere that we go, we need to take care of them. And it doesn't matter who's around or like if it's family, like you just take care of them, like you just never know. But Jesus said, suffer little children and forbid them not to come unto me, for of such is the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 19, verse 14. Jesus is doing everything right now. He's in control. He's an amazing God. It doesn't matter how many people are against us. Doesn't matter if there's so many things that want to stop everything that God is doing, but He will not stop. He would only get better. And the people that persecute the people that are doing what I'm doing, you know what? It's going to come to an end. So I I pray for all of the Christians and even all those nice people out there. I pray for them. I pray that great things happen in your life, and I pray that you continue all those good things, all those good deeds, and I pray that nothing ever stops you, because God is good. And yes, there's a season sometimes that we suffer, but there's a season where we are in joy. Like he's he's so good. Like he will never fail us. He will never you will never go through like a whole week without experiencing his joy, his love, his mercy, his knowledge, his wisdom, like his joy, his happiness, like if you seek him, you're gonna find him. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. Like he wants to give us a brand new everything. If your past is like you think it's like the worst, well, he wants to give you a brand new life, a brand new heart, and a new spirit. He wants to do like a whole new you, like the old you is not even there no more. Because we wake up and it's a brand new day, brand new opportunity. Every day we learn that we still wake up in the morning when somebody did not. And even if we are suffering, even if we're in pain, it's going to be worth it. Just continue the faith and continue believing in Jesus Christ. It will get better. And I pray that the third, fourth generation, it will be better than us, like they will learn the true meaning of everything, like sometimes we lack on so many things, but something just gives me a feeling that our kids' generation is probably gonna be, I see a lot of kids getting closer to God. Like I see kids being more close to God than some parents. Because I feel like us parents, we try to compete and we try to make our kids into this, and that's not what God wants. He just wants us to be a big family and to love each other and to do things for each other, even if they don't do it back to us. I mean, I have learned that why should I love only the people that only love me? What do I gain? I love the people that don't like me. I love the people that persecute me. I bless my enemies and I bless the ones that persecute me. And I pray for everybody who like is getting in the way of whatever I want to do. And I pray to God that they come to understand that we don't have to be in war. I mean, it's a big country, it's a big state. I mean, I don't have no grudges with anybody. I pray that everybody like comes to understand, and I pray that they have great days. Yeah. And something amazing happens to them. All thy children shall be taught of the Lord, and great shall be the peace of thy children. Like Jesus treat us all like we are child, because we are all learning and we are all here like experiencing, and sometimes we think that he's against us. No, we're actually against it, like our own selves, because sometimes we think of ourselves so bad, Jesus Christ does not think that you are a failure or that you're not going to do anything. He already knows what you will be doing. You just got to trust in him. Just got to continue praying, continue the reading the Bible, continue doing what you're doing, continue taking care of your kids, continue cleaning your house, continue doing all of these things, and you're gonna see a big God working in your life, and it will be worth it. I know it will. I will see you guys another time. Thank you for listening to me, and bye.